In this video, we will be learning how to use the Uplift 1, Ezigrip's no-frame contact roof mount bike rack. When it comes to mounting the rack to a vehicle, there are two ways to do so. The first is using T-slots. Slide the T-slot bolts into the T-slot of the roof bars. You can adjust the position of the rack's rear support to fit the crossbars width by simply sliding the rear support along the extrusion. To tighten the T-slot bolts, simply wind the cam lever clockwise and click the lever into place. It should be firm when clicking into place. Be sure to lock the cam lever. Do the same for the second front mount cam lever. Again, the lever should feel firm when being clicked into place. Do the same for the rear cam lever. Rotate and click. If you do not have a T-slot, you can use the provided adapters to mount directly to the crossbars. First, remove the T-slot bolt from the cam lever and replace it with the long bolt provided. Do the same for the second cam lever on the front mount, remembering to use the long bolts. On the rear mount, remove the T-slot bolt and replace it with the short bolt provided. Place the rack on the vehicle and insert the adapter into the rear mount, rotating it to bring it into place. Insert the bolt into the adapter and rotate the bolt so it slips into the recess in the adapter. Rotate the cam lever clockwise to tighten the bolt and click the lever into place. Do the same for the front mount. First, insert the adapter into the recess in the front mount. Rotate the bolt so it sits within the recess in the adapter. Tighten the cam lever clockwise and click the lever into place. Make sure it is firm. Lock the lever into place. Do the same for the second cam lever on the front mount. Tighten the cam lever clockwise and click the lever into place. When loading a bike on the rack, we first need to prepare the rack. Start by undoing the wing nut under the rear of the extrusion. Slide the extrusion outwards until it suits the wheelbase of the bike. Do the wing nut back up. Raise the front arm and slide the chock down until it's approximately in line with the wheel size indicator that matches your bike. Continue to raise the front arm until it comes to a rest. Undo the rear ratchet strap and tuck it into the small clip at the back of the holder. This will keep the strap out of the way. Lift the bike onto the rack and roll the bike forward into the wheel chock. Raise the rear arm up onto the back of the front wheel and press firmly into the tyre. Slide the rear wheel holder under the centre axle of the rear wheel and do up the ratchet strap. Push up on the ratchet strap clip to tighten the strap. Once in position, the bike should ideally be sitting with the axle of the front wheel in line with the centre of the bike rack's front mount. If you need the bike to move further back, lower the rear arm and roll the bike backwards. Grab the chock and pull it down. Roll the bike back into the chock and raise the rear arm once more. Be sure to press firmly into the tyre. If you need to bring the bike further forward, start by lowering the rear arm. Press the lever on the side of the wheel chock and move the wheel chock upwards. Raise the rear arm and press firmly into the tyre. Now you're ready to ride. To lock up the bike, have the keys ready in the barrel for convenience. Pull firmly on the cable to extend it. Slide the locking barrel down halfway along the cable. Loop the end of the cable around the bike frame and insert the end of the cable into the locking barrel. Turn the key in the lock to lock the cable in place. When unloading the bike, it is the same procedure but in reverse. Start by undoing the rear ratchet strap. Lower the rear arm by pressing the centre button to release the ratchet. Roll the bike backwards away from the wheel chock and lift the bike off the rack. Lower the front arm and raise the wheel chock back to its stowed position. Do the ratchet strap back up. Undo the wing nut underneath the extrusion and slide the extrusion back into its original position. Do the wing nut back up. When mounting the rack to the right-hand side of the vehicle, you can swap the rear ratchet around to make it more convenient to use. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to undo the screw at the end of the extrusion and pop the end cap off the extrusion. Slide the rear wheel holder off the extrusion, rotate it 180 degrees and slide it back into position. Install the end cap once more. Using a screwdriver, replace the screw and tighten.